Yo, guys, it's your boy Flintz, and you're locked in with CEO of You, and welcome to the podcast. I was actually due to quit music. I was due to stop.
What are your names?
So I go by the name of Flintz.
Flintz is an artist and an inspiration. As you saw, he was about to quit music. Well, it's a good thing he didn't.
Everything was so clear and so passionate.
Everything was just brilliant.
All we did was kept manifesting. We're going for gold. We're going for gold. It's the last golden buzzer as well.
And they say in life, save the best till last.
What a magical moment. Unfortunately, this isn't a fairy tale. This is real life, and sometimes things can go wrong.
I was doing Insta with my lab. Said it was
Yeah, that's right. He forgot the lyrics.
Mum opened the door, and I just put my head in her arms and I cried.
It just shows we're all human. But what made him forget his lyrics?
The semi-finals was between Monday to Friday, and then the final was on Sunday. I sent off the final lyrics, and Friday they told me.
You wouldn't believe what they told him.
Thank you, Flintz, coming down to the podcast from London. So what we're going to start here with is I would like to know where exactly you thought I would like to go on Britain's Got Talent.
It was actually 2017. I was 17 years old. I applied the first time. I saw it on the TV. I was like, why not? Why not do it? Bearing in mind, I just started out music then as well. I thought, why not? Went there, they liked me, producers audition stuff. But they said I didn't get it. I was like, all right, cool. It wasn't my time. Said you need a bit more experience and things like that. So I was like, cool, it's not my time. And I'm a firm believer of time when the time's right, it's right. And then I've been doing my thing, fast forward, 3 years later, still doing my thing, 20 now. Obviously the lockdown stuff, COVID, all of that. And then I seen it again. I seen the advert, Britain's Got Talent again. And I thought, let me apply. I asked my mum, I was like, Mum, what do you think? Should I do it again? Apply? She said, go ahead, give it a try. So I was like, I did. Then I went down to the producer's audition again. And literally, it was just like, I remember the day, it was the day before my birthday. Yeah. And did it, they didn't give much away, but then I didn't hear nothing back from them at all. I was like, okay, cool, it's not my time. Then I was at work. It's November. I was like, shit, I ain't heard from them in time. I have a sick intuition. So I was like, I ain't heard from Britain's Got Talent for a minute. So I decided to check my emails. Long and behold, there's an email from Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah,
and it said, yeah, we've seen your videos, and we want you to come and to the judges' auditions and stuff like that. So I had to send them different things, different videos of me rapping fast, slow, different styles basically. Yeah. And yeah, they was messing with it, and they said, yeah, judges' auditions and that. But yeah, the whole point for me, I wanted to go on was to just get out a message, literally put out a message, and just show people that, yo, no matter where you come from, you can do whatever you put your mind to, you know. Yeah. But before that, before I got that call up, I was actually due to quit music. I was due to stop. Because, just at the time, I was doing my thing for so long, and this didn't feel like it was getting anywhere. I was getting fed up, frustrated, and I literally sat down to my mum and dad. I said, I want to quit. And then they all got onto me. I'm not gonna lie, they all got onto me. They was like, what do you mean? It's like the way you express yourself. You're really talented. You got a gift. You can't waste it. So I stuck it out. And then the Britain's Got Talent thing happened. And then, it went off from there, man.
Do you have a reason to why you started music in the first place?
Thank you for watching the CEO of You podcast. And recently we've had a look at our analytics and we've noticed over 80% of you guys are not subscribed.
So if you could do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe button, and also comment down below as well.
Thank you, and back to the video.
For me, I started because I generally find it hard to express myself. Even now, I'm really working on it. So as a kid, I always find it really hard to express my emotions, so I lash out. That's my way of dealing with things. And then, I don't know, music, I've always been good at poetry. Always loved poetry, always been good at poetry and writing poetry. I don't know, I don't even know what got into me. I just started writing, put on a beat and started writing. I remember 17, I made my first ever song called Facts. And it was just expressing myself. And yeah, from then it was just a way to release stress and just express how I feel in a different way, you know. And that's how I got into it.
Off camera, you said to us that you didn't tell people that you did music.
Yeah, I didn't tell people. So this was like later on, innit? Like, so I stopped telling people I did music when it comes to relationship stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it comes to relationship stuff, I stopped telling people that I did music. It got to a point where like 18, 19, maybe 20. I had like 20K followers on Instagram and stuff. I'm doing my thing and like 10K on TikTok. But like, I didn't tell people I did it because the rappers have a stigma about them already.
What's the stigma?
That they get big, yo, they're active, this and that. When like they literally categorizing a whole bunch of people. It's like when they say, yo, all men are trash. It's like that. When not all men are trash in essence, innit? So it's like not all rappers are like that. And I can only speak for myself because I know how I am. So I just kind of kept that away from people. And yeah, that's didn't tell people that like when it comes to relationship-wise, I did music until I thought, bun it. I'm just gonna say because it did come out in the end anyway.
Yeah,
and they used to get pissed off because they said, why did I lie? Why did I hide it from them? So instead of hiding it, I just say what it is from the jump.
So what kind of reactions do you get when like you tell people you make music?
I get the same,
Do you get like a few fangirls who are like, oh, you make music? Like,
nah, I get the look of the another musician, sort of like another wannabe rapper or the can you actually rap though?
Oh,
You know the looks where they're like, they kind of look at you like, can you actually rap? I mean, I got to show them 1-2 times and then they're like, raw, you're actually cold. Like, I wasn't expecting that. When you said that you make music, I just thought it was like just those general drill or something like, you know what I mean? So I have to show people, but I've spent so much years like, what do you say? Like getting credibility in it.
yeah.
And like people actually seeing what I can do. So people that know me and see me for a minute, they know what I can do in it. So yeah, the reactions now are just a bit like, oh, okay, cool. Like, raw, that's interesting. Like, I would love to know more. So yeah, man.
let's get back onto Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So when you saw that email, what happened next?
I got gassed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got gassed. I was working. I left. I literally went outside. I called my mum, called my dad. I was like, Britain's Got Talent just got back to me. This is what they're saying. Mum was like, yeah, accept it. So yeah. And what was going for mum? I was thinking, okay, cool. This is my time. Like, maybe now is the time that things are gonna start happening. And I thought, yeah, okay, cool. It's happening. And mum and dad said, see, like I told you, things are starting to happen. And yeah, just literally, because we're very religious household, so like put trust in God. And yeah, just literally he led the way for me, innit?
So tell us about how you prepared for that first performance.
I'm not even gonna lie. Well, I had that song for a minute, so I knew the song, and I knew I had it there. It was just a matter of time when I was gonna record it and stuff like that. So happened, Britain's Got Talent was the one it came up on, innit? But getting prepared for it, to be fair, I just winged it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't really prepare too tough. Like, I knew what I was rapping. I maybe ran through it at one time at home. But that was really it. Like, kind of just winged it. Like, just hoped for the best. Yeah, man. Literally, no, because I thought, as a rapper, going on a show, like a mainstream show like that, I'm not even a half-hard rapper, like a proper bar, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going on a show like that is whether like people are gonna take me in.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Like, it's a show where you don't get rappers on. Like, and when I'm talking rappers like me. You're not getting rappers like me on the show like that. And the type of audience that watch is like older, middle, like the ages varies, innit? So it's like, are people gonna really take me in? So that was probably my only concern. So I thought, I'm just gonna go doing my best, and whatever happens, happens, and that's the outcome. But at least I went on, I took that leap, took that step to get out a message and do, you know what I mean?
And would you say since Facts. I think I know your answer. Since completing Britain's Got Talent, what's it done for you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's literally changed my life. It's changed my life massively. Like, I'm meeting people that I'm meeting people that I used to see on TV. I'm meeting people that I never thought I'd meet. I'm in rooms where I never thought I'd be. Like, the opportunities are crazy, just endless, man. Like, it's just mad for me right now. Like, I haven't processed nothing still. It's been a year down, I ain't
Still?
processed nothing, man. It's
Mad.
crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So where does Taylor come into this?
So Taylor, man, so literally, it was a whole, it's a mad story. It's so mad. So Taylor, I've known Taylor on Instagram for like 2 years prior. Britain's Got Talent. Like, we did open mic stuff on like Instagram lives and things like that. And we stay connected because we thought, yeah, we mess with each other's music, we mess with what we do. So we always support each other. And then the opportunity to came up on Britain's Got Talent, and literally I needed to I was doing a stripped back audition, just piano. And they said, can you find a pianist? Do you know a pianist? I said, yeah, I do, but he's not local. Because I thought they meant someone just from London that I know from London. I was like, yeah, he's not local, he's not from London. They was like, that's okay, send it at his like Instagram and stuff. So I'd sent it. That was like, cool, can you get him to send over like piano tracks and like tracks? So I was like, okay, cool. So then it was the Thursday, because we was looking for a pianist that whole week. So from Monday, and it got Thursday, and I was getting worried. I was like, I think the person that was looking after me, her name was Sophie. I was like to Sophie, I was like, well, what's gonna happen if we can't find a pianist? Am I still gonna audition? Am I still be able to audition? I was proper worrying and stressing. She's like, no, don't worry, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. So Thursday came now, and then I shouted Taylor. I was like, bro, you can't tell nobody this, but I'm going on Britain's Got Talent, and I need a pianist. Are you down? He was like, bro, yeah. I was like, bro, I need you to make 3 piano tracks for me, like ASAP. He was like, all right, cool. Literally within like the next 15 minutes, he sent me a video of him literally playing a piano, one thing. I was like, bro, that's cold. Like, you just made that up. He's like, bro, I just made that up right now. Just like,
That's it.
I was like, hard. I was like, bro, yeah. So then in the evening, he sent 3 tracks to me, 3 piano tracks. And then I picked the one for Change. Like, it's because the song's name was Change. I picked it, sent it to them. They was happy. Then they said, what's his details? And I told him, yeah, the producers are happy with it. They want you on board and they're gonna contact you. So I sent them his details, contacted him, boom. Didn't know they was gonna pay. They paid for his train ticket down, all sorts.
What?
And then literally day of audition now, met for the first time. Literally, I was with my brother, and my brother's never seen him before. And met him for the first time. I never met him in person before. Met him for the first time. I was like, rah, bro, you're tall. Like, he was taller
he
in
is taller.
person.
Yeah,
I didn't
like,
realise he's that
taller
tall.
in person, innit? I was like, rah. And then literally from the jump, from when we met, he was like, what you saying, broski? You good? I was like, yeah, what you saying, bro? And from the moment we met, that was it. Like, he just clicked. Even with my brother, like, he never met my brother's never met him. We all 3 of us just clicked, bantered. And we got there for 9 o'clock. And the audition, we wasn't auditioning until 9 p.m. So we had one run through, and we made an executive producer cry.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we made it. And after that run through, that was it. 12 hours, didn't do nothing. All we did was eat, make jokes, and chill.
Was you not allowed to practice? Or was there anywhere to practice?
There was places to practice, but it would be better with a key.
Yeah.
But I could have just rapped, but I didn't do it. I didn't practice rapping, nothing. All we did was kept manifesting, we're going for gold. Anyone that went has the gold, because it was the last golden buzzer as well.
Oh, you lot got the last
We
one.
got the last golden buzzer.
And they only give out 5 during
They
that
only give out
audition.
5. So I've been watching because I knew we was going there. I knew I was going on. I was watching the BGT stories. It was golden buzzer, 2 golden buzzers one day.
So is it like the whole day, like the whole show?
No, so it split out into that year. Last year was split into 3 different days, but it was the whole day
Okay.
from morning to evening, and it was split into 3 different days. So I was on the second to last day, But 2 gold, like it was just mad. The golden buzzer was just getting pressed left, right, center, bro. It was mad. And we was the final one, the last golden buzzer. I was like, yeah, man. But didn't rehearse. Literally sat there chatting smack, making jokes, bantering. We was watching. I was just literally watching. I was pointing out to my brother, "Oh, yo, that girl's nice." Bro, there was one. She was part of the crew member. I was like, bro, she is. And I told bro, listen.
You contacted her?
No, to be fair, yeah. We ended up speaking to her before I went out on the stage. And she came and spoke to us. She said, "Good luck, guys." I'm not gonna drop no names up in here, but yeah.
So when you walked out on that stage, how was he feeling? Any bit of nerves?
Heart racing.
Nah, bro. I felt so chill.
Is the room big?
So the judges are closer than they look on TV.
Okay.
I can literally see like Simon's eyes moving. Like looking, I can see his eyes moving.
Do you reckon on TV it looks a lot bigger than?
Yeah, it does look a lot bigger. But the actual palladium, massive. Like I didn't realize how big it was till I went back because Axel had a show and we got invited to it. And we sat in the crowd. I didn't realize how big the palladium was until.
Do you have any idea how Taylor was feeling?
Taylor was overwhelmed. I think he was overwhelmed because everything happened 0 to 100 for him. Literally, he just come in as a contributor to then being on the show, like being part of this duo. Like it all happened literally 0 to 100. He didn't expect that to happen. And yeah, man, but he's taking it well, bro. He's taking it well still.
In your journey so far, how did you stay focused on music?
I did get distracted a few times. But I just kind of thought, I got distracted because I looked at it as it's just a hobby. Music's a hobby for me. I just looked at it as something I like to do to express myself and it helps me. So at the time, I wasn't taking it seriously like that.
So tell me about the rooms you were walking in after Britain's Got Talent, because that's literally a massive 360s. Like 1 minute you're working an all day job. Yo, I got a chance to present my showcase too. Yo. You're here in this room with all these celebs and all these people doing great things such as yourself.
So my first taste of that was the celebrity football. So I play celebrity soccer. So I big up Kevin. Kevin is the guy that runs celebrity soccer. He shouted me in the emails. I think it was the DM. He DM'd me or emailed me. I can't remember which one it was. He was like, bro, we would want you to play in these upcoming games. Yeah. When are you available? Let me know. So there was going to a place called Bideford. So I did say I was available for one game, but I wasn't able to make it. And then I said, I'll be able for the next one. And the next one was in August.
Okay.
Actually, no, tell a lie. That's a step after. Before that, we got invited to the NRTAs, the National Reality TV Awards. Okay. And that was mad because there was a lot of TV stars that we've last seen on TV from Married at First Sight. That's where I met Love Island lot.
Okay.
Just like the ex-Love Island lots, the current Love Island lot at that time. That's where I met Josh. That's where I met Billy. I met Billy at a football game.
Billy, which one?
Billy Brown.
Billy Brown.
I met Josh at the reality TV awards. I met loads of people there and sat there and was like, whoa, like this is mad.
Was you nervous in that room?
No, you know what? I was a bit drunk anyway, so
okay.
I was alright. We was like, we're getting waved. Then we ended up in this club called Lux. With like married, it was a mad mix, like Married at First Sight people was there. You got Too Hot to Handle people was there. Like,
everybody
it was
there.
just mad. It was so mad. So much TV stars, so much influence. Like it was crazy to me.
How did you get invited to that?
We literally rolled with them. Like we was with like 2 people from Married at First Sight. And like we was going, there was like, there's an after party at this club Lux. Like after. There was an after party at a club, and there was an after party at this club, this other club. So we all went there, and it was like, oh yeah, you was all like, we all just got in because of who he was. We literally said the BGT thing. He was on Britain's Got Talent. We all got in. Like it was mad. It was mad.
Sick.
And then I think the maddest thing after that was the football thing now, and then that was in August. and I went Bideford. It's like
Where's that?
near going down Devon side.
Yeah.
Got invited for the celebrity game there. It was a long weekend, 4-day week. Yeah, 4 days we was there. So doing activities every day, and then the football game where it was flipping hot.
And you realise that's when life was just...
Bro, I met Martin Ford. I don't know if you've seen like Undisputed with Yuri Boyka.
Nah.
Oh, there's a that you don't need to watch that movie. It's hard.
I've heard of
it's
it.
It's a fighting movie, like, but it's mad. Like Martin Ford was in that, and I used to watch that like with my family and stuff.
And it's just be sitting down.
So to see him, I was like, whoa. And like his family knew who I was, and his kids knew who I was. There was like, that's Flintz from Britain's Got Talent. Like they knew who I was. Mad. And I was like, whoa. I was with people from EastEnders. I met Billy Wingrove.
I said EastEnders.
Bro, I was with people from...
You know, that's a serious show for EastEnders.
Bro, I literally had to message because I'm that guy. I'm not gonna fanboy in front of you. Like, yeah. I got to put that energy somewhere. So I messaged my mum and dad and my brother. I was like, yo, Martin Ford knows who I am, and his family knows who I am. And like, everyone's just so, like, bro, it was mad. The fact that people knew who I was, that was there, that I've seen, and they know me, and they've seen, like, their children have seen me on Britain's Got Talent and seen me and liked me. I wanted to take pictures with me. Was mad. Was so mad.
Crazy.
So mad.
You know what I wanted to talk about as well?
Yeah.
Because that all sounds amazing. But did you ever think during the final, when you messed up the lyrics, did you ever think like, oh nah, this ain't it?
Yeah, you know what? I was upsetting myself because I was thinking, bruh, there's people that's probably watching it that was looking at us and saying, yeah, like these lot are gonna do, like we want to sign these. Like it's for me, it was like a what if, like, yo, what if I didn't mess up? We might have had so many people offering us a deal or something, or this and that because of. But I think, if anything, it kind of made me stronger. And there's a lot that went on behind the scenes that I don't think not many people know unless you're part of the show.
So please tell us about, if you're okay.
So yeah, so like, so when we got the Golden Buzzer in January, that was filmed in January.
Like, big up for getting the Golden Buzzer, because not many people do get the Golden Buzzer.
You know what I'm saying? It's
so
sick.
Big up for getting that.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Thank you. So like, getting the Golden Buzzer, they said, all right, you need to plan, like, you plan your semi-final songs and that. So I was like, I had a song already there in my thing from ages ago, from before Britain's Got Talent. And I thought, okay, cool. Gotta put it out. Like, now's the right time, semi-finals. And it was about like mental health and stuff like that. So perfect time to put it out, you know, perfect time to get out a message that I don't think not many young people touch on, but touching on such a broad scale, you know what I mean? And in rap, like, where I'm getting people listening. So like, I had that, and then I said to Taylor, I was like, bro, we need to actually prepare a final song as well, just in case, because you never know. So we had a final song prepared, and it was meant to be about like heartbreak, about like a story of our heartbreaks, about a scenario for him, scenario for me. They meant to be a nice song about that for the final. So obviously semi-finals happened now. We got through to the semi-final. The semi-finals was between Monday to Friday, and then the final was on Sunday. So we was on... what day? I can't remember what day we was on, the semi-final. But I sent off the final lyrics. And the Friday, they told me I had to rewrite the lyrics because they thought it was going to be more upbeat. So I was like, hey, what should we do? And then we said, write about how we met. So that Friday, I had to try and rewrite a new song to learn. Bearing in mind, the old song I knew off the back of my head, just like that. Like, I could recite it just like that. And I had to make a new song now, write a new song. Bearing in mind, the finals on Sunday. Saturday now, I started falling ill. And then Sunday was the day of rehearsals. Bearing in mind, I'm not comfortable with this. This is a completely new song to me. Completely new. I haven't had many days to learn it. I've wrote it Friday. I've tried to learn it on Saturday. I'm falling ill, falling sick. Sunday now comes rehearsals, day of the finals. And I'm now ill, sore throat. Like when I'm talking, it's croaky. When I'm rapping, I'm coughing.
Jeez.
I had to get a vocal rest. The only time I could really use my voice is when I went to rehearsals to perform. When even messing up the lyrics in rehearsals because once again I'm not confident in the song because I don't know it like that. It's still very, very new, very, very fresh. And then literally vocal rest all day. And my coping mechanism is when I'm a bit nervous, I just make jokes and I love to talk. I will talk my head off, and I couldn't do that. So I'm in my own head because I can't talk. I'm ill. I'm with a song that I don't really know. I'm not confident in that. I know the words too properly. Where it's just it's not. It weren't working out. And then it's the live shows, and it's the finals.
Yeah.
I was in my head and I couldn't talk at all. I couldn't talk because I had a sinus-head vocal. So no one could talk to me. I couldn't talk because the vocal rest. So I was in my own head. So now obviously time to come on now. And I've just got him, like, it just all got to me. And then messed it up. I wouldn't even say messed it up. It kind of more just like emotions and everything just got the best and all sorts, man. There's so much happening. Even when I started it, you could, like, if you look carefully, you can see I wasn't really comfortable and weren't relaxed. I looked a bit uptight. But if anything, that kind of, I learned a lesson from that. It made me stronger. Man, and I've just literally taken it on the chin. But I was proper, after that I was proper devastated in myself, man. Literally, I remember going home the next day. And my mum, I literally went home to mum, mum opened the door and I just put my head in her arms and I cried. Because I was like, it's mad. It was mad.
Emotional.
Proper emotional. My mum was like, I know my son so well. My mum was on the phone to my nan. She was like, I know him so well. I knew he was going to be beating himself up. I knew.
How was you feeling like?
Bro, I just felt
Straight
like,
after as well.
I was just silent for a little bit. I felt shit. I proper felt bad, man. I felt like, I just let myself down in a way because although I pulled it back, I pulled it back at the end. But for me, I know I could do better than that. At that beginning, I could do better. I'm beating myself up because no matter what anyone said to me, I know I'm capable of doing better than what I did and what I performed. And the fact that it was live and there's no redo, there's no take backs. What you see is what it is. So the fact it was live and I just didn't want to check socials. I was getting loads of messages from everybody just, like literally being supportive. But I was in my head. I just wanted to be by myself. I was literally down. I was low for like a few days. My parents said to pick myself up, like, pick myself up, innit? Like, and just keep going because what I've done is a massive thing and I should be proud of myself regardless.
I still do think you should be proud of yourself, even 100%. To just get up on the stage and actually put yourself out there and show your talent. That's an achievement in itself. I was gonna say, so obviously I did watch the video earlier on and you could see it, like, I could see it in your face how you was stressed, like, but you still did put in a performance. I could see the more passionate you came out as well. That you could see it. Yeah. But I just want to ask, why is it? So you see how you said how you've already got your song decided for the finals, like, you're ready, you come equipped and prepared. Why can they have the choice to switch it up? Because really and truly, that's done a 360. That's like took you out of your comfort zone to now make a song that you aren't really as comfortable with. Yeah. Because basically the odds are stacked against you now. Yeah. So what I didn't realize is that we could have really said, nah, we don't want to switch the song because it's caused an inconvenience. Because they did that with another guy, Jamie and Chuck. He's the guy with the chicken, the ventriloquist with the chicken. I think they call him a ventriloquist. I think that's a ventriloquist, isn't it? I have no idea. I think I said that weird, but everyone knows what I mean, innit? But like, they did it with him to try to change his routine. And like, one of the people that was on his side said, nah, because they've done this a lot. They said, nah,
he's not changing his routine because you putting him in inconvenience in the final. And I didn't know we could have done that.
Did you have no guidance that anyone
No,
say you
I
can
didn't
say
know.
no?
We didn't know we can say no. So I just went with it, and I was like, all right, cool. But I don't know why they decided to change it, why they wanted to change it. So
Sounds like a setup, man.
So let's say in another world, do you reckon if it was your song, performance would have been confidently?
what we had planned for that performance, the one about the heartbreaker stuff, it would have left people in tears. It would have been a sick way to end the final, man.
Yeah.
It would have been a sick way to end the final, and everyone would have been like, whoa. Like, it would have been, but it is what it is, bro. Like, for me, at the end of the day, it's still a win. To come from where I come from, to get on a stage like that, in front of millions, thousands of people, and then broadcast it to millions, and not even just broadcasted in the UK, it's broadcasted elsewhere. Like, that's a win for me, bro. Like, no one, anyone can have chat and be like, yo, you forgot your lyrics or you didn't win, but I'm like,
You put yourself out.
I put myself out there out of however many thousands, millions of people that applied, then got to the producer auditions. I made it in the top 10 in the UK, in the country.
Facts.
Like,
Let them know, man.
That's
let,
mad.
Let them know, man.
That's mad.
Let them know.
That's crazy. Top 10 in the country. And even though I messed up, we finished 6th with 0.001% on being joint 5th. Even though I messed up.
Did you and Taylor ever have a conversation about it?
Yeah, he, because he knew what I was like. He picked me up straight away, but he said, bro, he's literally chatting to me, trying to like just keep me cool. Just literally just being there for me, man. Literally just making sure I'm all right, call and check up on me to see if I'm okay, how am I feeling, because he knew I was beat, I was hurting. And then even a lot of people respected me a lot more because even though I was feeling like crap, I come out, I literally went, because literally after I come off the stage, I was a mess, man, and like had everybody come out, because I grew up with everyone there, innit? Like everyone's seen Flintz as the bubbly, because they said that day I wasn't myself. They said I wasn't the bubbly, energetic, but like when they see me, I'm bubbly, energetic, laughing this. So everyone ran up to me, rushed, literally. They took me off. They had people walking with me, but they had people rushing up to me saying, am I good? So, oh my gosh, they was like, just give him some space, he needs to breathe. And then I caught myself, come out now, and people trying to cheer me up, and I was like, I still wasn't feeling myself, but like there was supporters that come out and wanted pictures, but I still took pictures, and people said they respect me because despite what happened, I'm out here smiling, taking pictures, even though I'm hurting inside. I'm smiling, taking pictures with everybody, and like the people that supporting them, so yeah, man.
Nah, I feel you. So one of the things you spoke about in your music, which is heartbreak, and a lot of rappers speak from the heartbreak and able to express themselves through music. So can you tell us about the heartbreak? Because that seemed like a pivotal point in your life.
You experience different types of love growing up, man. And I had one girl that was just like, I was like, yeah, that's it. I told the man, that's it. Brother, that's it. Family, that's it. And yeah, just, it ended. She ended it. I guess just wasn't in the right frame of mind at the time, innit? And yeah, that kind of broke me. Because literally that was the person I was like, yeah, that's it. But that broke me because like I really gave my all. That's one person I was proper like into, and everyone can see that I was proper into this girl, innit? Like proper, fully invested. Fully into her. And yeah, like proper fully loved her, innit? And yeah, like literally I got above and beyond for the girl, innit? And yeah, it just literally broke me. And after that, cause I got so attached to her and so after that, like it just, getting over it was hard. Like it was hard. Like I remember when it was fresh, I was so depressed for like a week. I was depressed. I was so like sad, so just wasn't myself. I remember I was laying in bed. I remember I laid in bed all day. I had work. At that time I was working in Sainsbury's. I had work in the evening. Laying in bed all day. My brother come in. He was like, bro, you okay? Like, he's like, bro, keep your head up, man. You haven't done nothing wrong. Like, you've done all you can do. That's all you can do, you know? I was like, yeah, bro, but, you know. And I just kept laying there. I didn't get up. Only time I got up was to go shower, go to work. Didn't eat nothing that day. Didn't eat.
Boy.
Went to work. Someone asked me if I was all right. I just said, I was like, nah, like, it hit me badly, man.
It's constantly on your mind.
Yeah, bro. I couldn't work. I couldn't do much because it was just constantly playing on my mind, and I was just like, raw.
Do you feel like you're over it today?
Yeah, I'm over it today. But like, yeah, at the time I was like in denial. I was trying to get over it, but I was in denial that I wasn't over it. You know them ones where you're just like, it's like, yeah, I was proper in denial. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm over it. Like, I'm cool. Like,
Okay.
6 months later, I was like, I'm all right. I'm cool. Like, it's calm. But in essence,
You weren't.
I wasn't over it. Like, I'll be like to my boys like, yeah, man, it's all right. You good? I said, yeah, I'm over it. But in essence, behind closed doors, I'm like, I'm still feeling it, bro. Like, in my quiet time, it's hitting me. So I took me near enough a year to get over that. Then the next year, I was like, yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me and do what I can, do what I need to do, innit? What's meant to be will be. And it kind of started turning cold, where like, I'm not opening up to people. Like, I stopped opening up to people because I open up to her a lot. She see me at my vulnerable, see me at my worst, see me at my best. And I stopped opening up to people. And like, it got to the point where if I did speak to someone, I would go on dates and that, and speak to people for a little bit, but they said, you don't open up. You don't, like, I don't know much about you. Like, you're such a mystery. And I was like, yeah, I like it that way. Like, I like being a mystery. The bird said, how am I supposed to get to know you if you didn't? And I just don't open up. And my logic is the right person will get me to open up. I feel like the right one will have that effect where I'm going to open up naturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't feel the need to open up naturally to people then. And I even getting attached, I could speak to someone for a good few weeks. Some people get attached. I can't get attached. I can speak to you every day and I won't get attached. Like, it's just...
So even if she just picked up and left one day?
If she picked up and left, okay, cool. Like, that's my mind. That changed my mind frame, innit? Like, if I'm chatting to someone and she just, like, I haven't done nothing wrong and she just upped and left, cool. All right, fine. Like, that's the way I think now. Like, if I haven't done you wrong and you decide to up and leave, that's your choice, not my choice, innit?
I get
Like, you chose to leave. That's cool. That's you know, I'm still gonna live my life. Like, I'm not gonna stop living my life because you decided to leave, innit?
So after Britain's Got Talent now, you got that blue tick. Did that change anything?
It changed, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it did change. You got that, I call it blue tick privilege. I call it blue tick privilege. It's a thing, guys. It's a thing. Like, blue tick privilege is a thing. Like, you just like a picture and automatically you just get an engagement. Like, people automatically like it back, or you got people just DMing you, or like just mad. Yeah,
like, girls just check, like, yo, who's this brother?
Yeah, man. Like, you got people that will check, or people you will know when they're just checking out your profile because they won't follow you, but they will like your pictures. They will like it, so you know that they're checking out your profile and they're contemplating whether to message, or they do this back and forth thing where maybe you'll like a post and then they start liking a few, and then maybe you're like, because you've seen them there, you just click their story, you watch the story, and then they go watch and like your story to try and make you.
Basically giving you that hand to say, come here.
Yeah. But I don't usually do that. Because then they have the leverage of, hey, look, you slid into my DMs.
Yeah, I get it.
You know that leverage, they have that.
Some girls are like that as well.
And it's fully big, your blue tick's there, your name's there, profile picture.
Exactly.
4K,
4K, bro. Listen, they're like, hey, look, you slid into my DM. Right there. Look, it's mad, yeah. And people like to chat. People like to chat. So like,
Girls, definitely. Has it been difficult dating since you got like the blue tick? Because I could imagine like Britain's Got Talent, as you said, blue tick privilege. You're still a young man, so do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, for me, dating now is harder. It's a lot. I find it a lot harder for me because I feel like everybody wants. I feel like people want something from you. I know it's not the case from everybody, but in this life, you never know. And I'm always one to be cautious. Like, you never know, because people can say one thing and then do another thing. Or, like, for me, words don't mean nothing. Like, until you prove it, that's a different story. Well, words don't mean nothing. You can say, oh, I'm never going to leave you. Like, then I'm going to be for you. But your actions don't say that. Your actions don't match up. So anyone can say anything. So for me, dating is just, dating's tough, bro. Like, I feel like, like I said, everyone wants something, or people want to chat to you because of what you do, or maybe because their parents like you, they might want to chat to you because they think, oh yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm quite like skeptical when it comes to like dating. I've been told like, you know, it's always best as a musician, and the stage I'm at now, to date someone on a similar stage. So someone that's in a similar stage in their life, or in the same kind of creative environment industry, where they understand. Because I feel like another thing with dating is not everybody understands the lifestyle, in terms of like, I'm in the studio 24s, I got events to go to. Also, I have to spend time with my family. Like, my family comes first before anything. Got to spend time with my family. Got to make time for my friends, because, you know, they're my people as well as making time for other things. So it's like getting someone that understands that as well. But yeah, I feel like it's hard to find that these days. It's there, don't get me wrong, it is there. But I feel like it's a needle in a haystack. Some people say they could hack the lifestyle, but then when they get into it, it's different. It's not for them. And that's understandable, because me personally, I explained to people what it is before. And if someone says to me, oh, you know what, it's not for me, I'm not going to hold you to it, because I know it's not for some people. Or it's like, it's a fit catch-22, because you might explain, oh yeah, I'm at an event and I see this, and they're like, oh yeah, so maybe you could get me to this event with you, because this, they seen this person. And it's how they conduct themselves around people like that. Because some people you could bring around, like, for example, I don't know, like, I know Big Tobes. So like, for example, I could bring a girl around Big Tobes and she starts fanning over him. You know what I mean?
Is that from experience?
No. Just like an example, let's say I bring a girl around Big Tobes and she starts fanning over him. Like, that kind of reflects on me as well. Like, it's knowing someone that can conduct themselves in a certain way. Like, contain it to me, innit? Like, be like, oh my gosh, that's da-da-da-da-da. That's, don't go out, because I know some people that will go out to them and just be like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? And it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I've seen it, and it's not a good look.
Oh, you've seen it?
I've seen things like that happen before, and it's not a good look.
Nah, I couldn't imagine, because like I said, it is your image as well.
Exactly that.
Would you ever like take a girl to the studio? Because I know the studio is when you're most creative, you're in your element flow, and vulnerability. Yeah. Because as you said, that's the only way you really express yourself. Yeah.
So for me, literally, I would take a girl to the studio, but it's more of a thing where we have to be kind of on a way where we know, on a direction we know where we're going. You know what I mean? Because if I take a girl to the studio, it's because I want you to see that vulnerable side to me that not everyone gets to see. And in the booth is where I'm most vulnerable. When I'm making music is when I'm most vulnerable. So for you to be able to see me in my most vulnerable state means a lot to me. For certain musicians, they could bring girls to the studio. It don't mean nothing to them. For me, if I'm bringing a girl to a studio, it's a big deal, because you're seeing me at my most vulnerable state. And sometimes I make music. I make music that's like where I get in that vulnerable state. So it's just one of those, like, it just depends really, innit?
Yeah.
Have you had any friends change?
The smile says it all.
Yeah, man. When I started the music thing, I've had people laugh at my thing. I've had people laugh at my thing, like violate my thing. And the same ones are like, yo, you're doing your thing. I respect it.
Yo, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
yeah, you're doing your. I don't get what the message is with that.
I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it. I see. I'm one that I just observe, man. I went quiet for a bit before BGT to observe how people move, and I said, cool. I'm gonna observe how people move, and when BGT comes out, because I didn't tell nobody. Nobody knew. So when it comes out, I'm gonna see how everyone's gonna move now, innit? Everyone started moving, like people started claiming me that, like, you know what I mean? Like, people started claiming, yeah, that's my boy. We go from wait, like, no, I'm not. Yo, no, you're not my boy. Like, you're not my boy. Like,
I just knew you.
or someone's like, oh, I used to chat to him, but used to chat to me. Used to. That's the key word there. Used to, not anymore. Used to. Back then, like, not now. So it's just one of them ones, innit? Where like. But I'm a very good judge of character in it, so like I could spot when the energy's off, or when people are like, I'm very good at spotting when energies are off, when people are a bit meh, and my spirit just doesn't take to it.
What's your opinion on that? Do you care if you get views on your music?
I care because who doesn't want to put out something that doesn't get views, especially if you've worked so hard on it. Like, you're gonna want it to do so well, you know what I mean? Like, for me, if I'm putting out something, and especially if I put time in it, I'm wanting it to do well. Like, if it's not doing well, I'm like, oh, like, this isn't it, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think views matter. I think they matter. As an artist, they personally, for me, yeah.
How do you go about getting more attention, getting more views?
It's all about, you know what? It's all about how you market yourself and what you do on social media. Because in terms of like Spotify and stuff, getting more like streams and stuff, it's all a little ladder, like all a little, like domino set, like a knock-on effect. Yeah. To get the streams and that, you need to do something that goes viral. For example, our BGT audition yesterday went viral again. Someone posted it went viral again. My stuff's been popping off now. That's gonna transpire because people are looking for the song now. That's gonna transpire into streams. So now when I check my stream, I'm gonna see a spike that goes just up. And it's things like that. It's like putting something out. If it gets the right traction, so you getting the views. I wouldn't say necessarily follow the trend, like in certain things. Certain things like TikTok trends, cool, yeah, the funny things and all of that. But in terms of music trends, I wouldn't say follow the music trends too tough, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're authentic, your things will bang naturally. Like, people will mess with your stuff because they mess with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not because it's just what's popular at the moment, what people want to hear. Because I always feel like it's good to make music that you want to make, not what people want to hear.
I was actually going to ask, like, would you ever make a song just for TikTok? Just because you know it's good on TikTok, that would lead to the views on, like, Spotify?
The thing is, I could. I no doubt about it. I generally could, but I'm all about making things. If I enjoy making the song, yeah, by all means. But I'm not gonna like, and it's because I want to make it. It's not because like what people want to hear. And that's what I've always had in my head. Songs I like to make and we make together. I'm like, songs that we want to make. We want to make a vibey song. We want to make a deep song. It's what we like, so it's what we're gonna put out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't particularly wanna get stuck in following trends because trends die out. You know what I mean? True. Trends do die. Like, for example, look at, I don't know, Instagram, for example. Instagram lives. There was a time when everyone was doing Instagram lives. Yeah. Look at it now. Hardly anybody does Instagram lives. You know where it's at now? TikTok. I no doubt TikTok's gonna die out soon because everyone's doing TikTok lives. So then what's the next thing?
True. There's always a next thing.
There's
as well.
always a next.
Lies ain't stopped popping since Tory left, man. Tory Lane's the
know,
lies. Things to it.
I remember that.
And then what is it? You else did it?
Swams
And then
jumped
you
on.
had the Wicked and Bad boxing. Them and they did every
Exactly.
was it Sunday Smoke. Yeah. All right, I got a question for yourself then. So, obviously, if you see yourself on social media, bubbly, entertaining, music, besides that as a person, who are you as a person? What people don't see, sorry. Because as I said, in the studio, that's when you're most authentic. And you said you made a few heartbreak songs where you speak from experience. Yeah. And not a lot of people will be able to understand, he is a person.
So like me, I'm very much, I say an introvert, extrovert. So I'm a bit of both.
Okay.
So like, I would walk in a room and if I don't know anyone like that, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll be like, yo, out of respect, yo, what's everyone? So how's everyone? Hi, da. But I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna just sit and just watch and I'm gonna look around. And if someone's looking at me smile, I'll smile. But like until something's directed to me, then I'm gonna respond. Until I gauge the vibe of everybody, then that's when I start. If I think the vibe is cool, then I'm gonna start chiming in and making jokes. When I feel comfortable, by all means, I'm gonna start busting up jokes and all of that. But that's the extrovert side. Extrovert, that's the extrovert side of me. Where when I'm comfy, if you know me well, I'm very comfy around. I'm gonna chat smack. I'm gonna do stupidness. I'll do whatever. That's me. But when I'm new faces, new people, new settings, new group, I'm very much chill. It's like before I go on stage, I'm very much like that. I'm very much like a to myself person. Very much. People think, because when they see me on stage, I'm two different people. Two different people. On stage, you would think I'm the most out there guy, like the most, nah. Like, because the way I carry myself on stage is completely different. It's mad. Like, on stage me, off stage me is two different people. I'm very much like, on stage, I've got energy, but I'm also quite mellow. But like the energy comes out, I have random bursts of energy. Like sometimes my, intrusive thoughts get the better of me. Like, sometimes my intrusive thoughts I will sit and like, I'll be at home, because it's my home. I'll sit at home, intrusive thoughts get the better of me and I'll just randomly make some stupid loud noise.
Yo, I hear that.
That's me, like, out of randomly, and everyone just starts looking at me, start busting out laughing. They was like, why did you do that?
Sound.
I swear he does that sometimes.
Right? Man is chilling, innit?
I'm like, you're alright, bro.
It's just too quiet, and intrusive thoughts get the better of me, and I'm like, yo, boom, just make some random noise or do something stupid, or like, intrusive thoughts get the better of me, and my little brother, I just go up and just drag him off the chair for no reason, like, just like,
I do bully my little brother too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the side of me, like when I'm very comfortable, obviously it's family as well, but when I'm very, that's the side that's there, innit? But also I'm also cautious of, I believe you have to be cautious of who you give your energy to. I'm a firm believer that not everybody, like the energy you give, not everybody likes that. And people might envy or have jealous, like feel a type of way of the energy you bring. Because I've been told that when I walk in the room, it's like I light up the place. And some people don't like that. But I don't mean that. It's just like, I just like kind of walk in and just chill, but I don't do anything, innit?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But it's like, not many people some people have like bad eye, evil eye and all of that, you know? So I'm very cautious of who gets my energy and, you know, who receives the energy. That's why I kind of judge a room first before I give my energy. You know what I mean? Where some people just go, boom, energy straight away.
Have you experienced that in like the music industry where like you bring in all this energy and then people are just like, nah?
Nah, because I'm very much the opposite. Like, so Taylor, I would say Taylor's the extrovert, I'm the introvert.
Okay.
In the duo, he's the more, let's go chat to this person.
Okay.
Or like, if we're at the moment, it's like, bro, let's go into the middle. I'm the, bro, you know what? I'm kind of good here, you know, like that's me. That's me. But like he's slowly starting to take me, he's like trying to take me out of my comfort zone with that because I get bare uncomfortable, bare anxious. That's another thing with me. I get anxious. So if it's new settings, I get anxious. I don't know like what to say to people. I get proper anxious and nervous. So I always have to have a drink. So if it's a new setting, I'm drinking.
Bro, I'm moving like Raj from The Big Bang Theory.
Bro, I get anxious. It's mad. I get anxious. And Taylor's the one that is if he goes, I'm going.
Okay.
And then when he starts chatting, I'll chime in a little bit and they'll be like, oh yeah, Taylor will be like, oh yeah, this is, I'll be like, yo, he's saying, and I'll chat a bit. But Taylor's initially the one that instigates it.
Yeah.
Says, let's go.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, we got a network, let's go. So I'm happy that the duo turned out the way it did because we both complement each other in different ways, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's always good to have a introvert, extrovert. It's a nice little match there, man.
Yeah, it works. You don't have to say names, but have you met anyone and it's kind of like, yo, you're not the person I thought you were?
He's already chuckling.
Yeah, man. I've met a person that I thought, yeah, you ain't what I thought you are. The persona you're giving is not the persona that I've seen. And yeah, I've had to literally delete every single one of the tunes from the person because
That's how much you lost respect for them.
That's how much I lost respect.
Have ever been anyone you've met and you've like, yo, I love this guy?
Yeah, but quite a few people actually. There's my guy Blue Lando from, he used to play, what's his name? Bobby in EastEnders.
You know, I'd never watched these things.
No, my mom watches it every day.
I hope I said it right, bro. If Blue is watching, yeah, I hope I said it. I hope it's right. It's Bobby. He used to play in EastEnders, and he was in King Arthur as well. Love him, bro. Blue's like another younger bro. Billy Wingrove.
Hey, FT freestylers.
Bro. Billy's such a kind, genuine soul, man. Met Dan Osborne. Flipping amazing guy. He's amazing guy. Man like Hacks from the big, Hacks is a guy, man. What a guy, bro. I love Hacks as well, man, to pieces, bro. These man are just like, they're always like, yeah, making sure I'm cool, making sure I'm good. We always banter in, and like, yeah, Hacks gives solid advice, man. Like proper Hacks is a real guy, man. Real guy. Anton Deck, when we met Anton Deck, they're just like what you see on TV, man.
I would hope they never lose authenticity because they are like, what is it called? Gems of the England or something.
Yeah, like the gems of
a national treasure. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, bro, they're so. I love them, man. They're so down to earth, so humble, man. Even when I met Philip Schofield, Holly Willoughby.
Philip Schofield. Oh my god. I'm thinking of Philip Schofield like it's Michael Schofield from.
Philip Schofield, innit? From This Morning, yeah. Philip.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And Holly.
I like Philip. Yeah, Philip.
Them lot, they're funny off camera. Like literally, they're just personalities, bro.
Holly's Lane.
Yeah, beautiful. Had to say, beautiful. No, she's
Holly.
I don't know who she is.
She's married, isn't it?
Okay, she's still beautiful.
Naughty.
She's still beautiful. Also, Maya Jama, if you watch this as well, you're beautiful too. Yeah. Just saying. I think if I met Maya Jama, I would crumble.
You reckon?
You would have, bloody.
I'd crumble, bro. I'd crumble. Like,
I think, yo, the moment she starts laughing, I'm like, oh my god.
I'm a crumble, like.
Laughing at your jokes.
I'm like, yo, she's laughing. Oh my god.
Jeez. But yeah, like.
So yo, not even Chunks could do this. Let me take that back.
But there's a lot of people. The list goes on, to be fair, and people I've met that I'm proper like. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, these lot are really genuine souls, man. And they look out for me and they want the best for me and they do things as well for me to help me as well. And, you know, they always watch out when I'm at the games and things like that. So, yeah man, just general people.
What's it like in the music industry? Do like a lot of people want to be number one and try and tear other people down to be number one? Or is it everybody wants, I want you to win, I want you to win. If I can win, you can win.
It's minimal of if I want you, it's minimal of to help each other. It's everyone wants to be at the top. Okay. It's quite different to the underground scene. Whereas the underground scene, everyone's helping each other. Everyone, I want to see you at the top, I want to see you at the top. But the only thing with that is when you're at the top, is when there's the issue in the underground scene. I feel like when you're at the top is when they're like, But in the industry, everyone's for themselves.
Would you say it's like that in America though? Like when you look at the America industry, because in the American industry, I see a lot of them just collabing, making a lot of music together.
Yeah, I feel like they collab, but whether or not it's just it's because they mess with each other, or it's just because the money. That's what you gotta think about as well. Because for me, if I'm collabing, it's gotta be because I mess with you. I mess with you as an artist. You know what I mean? Like, and I think a collab. My thing of a collab is a song has to. If we could bang on a song by ourselves, that song as a collab or as a feature has to take it to a next level. There's no point doing a feature if the song does not take to a next level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you my personal question. You already know what's coming.
Yeah,
innit? You already know what's coming. All right, what's 7 things that you can't live without?
Yeah, see, I was thinking about this, yeah.
I want to.
So,
Go on.
family,
Uh-huh.
my broski Taylor.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's Taylor. Raw, he's gonna live long. All right, I'll get him in a minute. So music, family, Taylor, my voice.
Your voice.
My voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
My voice.
You need that.
Can't live without my voice. Money,
Okay.
food, bro, a house, bruv. How the hell are you supposed to live?
Has anyone
No
ever
one
said
said
a
that,
house?
man. No,
Yeah, bro. People is gonna be sofa surfing.
Innit, bro? Listen, how are you supposed to live?
If you wasn't doing music right now, what would you think you'd be doing? We appreciate you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. We really do. And looking at our analytics, over 80% of you guys are subscribed.
So if you could do us a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. It does a lot more than you know.
Thank you for making it to the end of the episode. And make sure you go and check out the newest episode coming out Monday.
Bro, there's quite a lot of things I could be doing, bro. I could be doing like Magic Mike. No, joking. Joking.
That's crazy.
Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I could be, this year I used to work in a dental lab, so I could still be working in a dental lab. I used to work in digital marketing, so I could be doing digital marketing.
Digital marketing.
I used to run like, do like coding, a bit of coding, a bit of like social media, so Instagram, like boosting their Instagram, Facebook, just, you know, creating strategies to boost their social media and stuff like that.
Do you implement them for yourself?
Yeah, I've learned, because I've been using social media for time, so I implement them on myself, what I learn, and even what I learned myself. So what I learned myself before I ever did digital marketing, because I knew quite a bit about marketing anyway. Just music is marketing. You marketing yourself. I implemented what I learned into the company I worked for, and they saw a boost in followers from what I was doing and the content I was coming up with and ideas I was giving.
All right, bro. I'd like to thank you very much for coming on.
bro.
Flintz from London.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro.
I know, appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, man.